Hi, my name's Dennis. I'm the CEO for CFO On Go, a large Sage 100 contractor partner. I am looking at right now a landscape database, and so I'm just going to go through this real quickly with you. A database we built many years ago. Pricing's out of date, but I think the parts and assemblies are probably going to fit you pretty well. So right here I have 10 or 11 different bid items. So I'm just going to go to 1 gallon shrubs. This is what I call an assembly. It's already in the database. So this is anytime I want to plant a 1 gallon shrub, I do my takeoff quantity. You can use PlanSwift and actually have the quantities put in here, or you can just enter them. It's up to you. I'm just going to make this 1 so we can see the math. So I know that for each shrub, I need 1 gallon shrub. I need 0.08 hours of labor to install it. I need 0.015 cubic yards of wood savings, and I need 1 tablet. So if I make this 10, you'll see now that I know I need to buy 10 plants. I need to have 8 less than an hour, that and 10 of those, okay? Going across, it gives me my extended cost. I can put an overhead rate and a profit rate, so it'll give me a bid price for this bid item. I can then look at where the budget's going by cost type, material, and labor. If I know I'm going to buy these plants from Shamrock Materials, like in this case, and I'm going to buy from Shamrock here too, so 128, 120. I now have these vendors identified, so I can actually create purchase orders when this job is awarded. I can automatically do that, so that's all being done in our basic. If I go to irrigation, let me put a line in here so it makes a little more sense. So this is a backflow valve, okay? So I know I need 2-inch valve. I need the labor to do it. I need whatever this is, and I need a 2x24 brass, a union, etc. These are the components that make up this union. So anytime I have this piece, this assembly, all I do is enter 252. It knows all of these parts that I have to have, and then knows the current pricing from our vendors, because we can update that from Excel spreadsheets from our vendors, so that's already up and loaded. If I go to parts now, and I'm just going to go here real quick, and so you'll see in here, here's all my gate valves. If I go to control valves, you'll see this little arrow here, so I go to control valves, and then I have remote valves, and I have manual valves. If I go down here to irrigation, I have mainline, Schedule 80, Schedule 80 nipples, and brown line, okay? So if I go here, these are all of the different nipples that I have. If I can then have, and you can use your imagination, I can have all my T's, all my elbows, all my 90s, so that I can find things really quickly. Here's my sprinkler heads, or some Rainbird and some Toros. But you can modify this and add your own parts to this. So if you're using John Deere, we just upload those in here. But now when somebody's looking for something and they know they're looking for a gate valve, they can go right in here. I could subfolder this again a couple of times. So I could have gate valves. I could have 1-inch, 2-inch, 3-inch by size. I could have different types, different manufacturers. These folders are set up by you so that you know exactly where to find things. So I'm putting an estimate together, and I just happen to, in this assembly, have this valve, right? But I want to change that. I just go to part. I come up here and I go, here's all my valves. You know what? I need a 4-inch on this one for an example. I've just changed that out on the fly. Yes, that's okay. Okay. So it asked me what that changed. So now I've got a $1,500 valve. I have no idea they cost that much, but now I just changed that on the fly. This assembly does not change going forward. It's always going to be what I had before, but for this one job, I've updated this to a different size or a different manufacturer. So once I'm all done with this, I can then export this to the budget. So I have my budget by cost code, by cost type. I can send that to a proposal. I can print subcontracts if I'm subcontracting out a portion of this, or if I'm doing purchase orders, I can actually create the purchase orders for each of the specific vendors. So this is our basic. It works really well. I don't know how many parts I have in the database, but they're real easy to add and delete. So I'm going to close that real quick. And then in addition, full project management, subcontractor purchase orders, change orders, setting up jobs, all kinds of cost reports that can be put on this. This desktop is designed specifically for an individual, so everybody's could look different. As an example, if I work in purchasing or in AP, this could be my screen. If I'm a payroll person, then my screen looks like that. If I'm the controller, over here somewhere, where did I go? banking and ledger, mine would look like that. And I can drag more reports to this or take these reports off or add more shortcuts. So all of it's customizable by you, but the bottom line is this estimating for landscapers, it works pretty well and it's so much easier to use and less expensive than the others, but it does do a good job. And then, like I said, I've already got that landscape database designed. I typically charge like $300 or $400 for it. It literally would take you 100 hours, probably 80 to 100 hours to build that same thing. So $300 is pretty inexpensive because we've already got the work into it. We just have to show you how to use it and show you how to make modifications to it. So hopefully that helps. But that's our estimating for landscapers within basic estimating that's within the Sage 100 solution. So if you have any questions, call me. I know if you want a demo, you can call me as well. We'll get you on a calendar for a demo. So thanks. Phone number here is real simple, 800-659-5851. So 800-659-5851. So the phone call is free and my advice is always free. Thanks.